Good evening, I'm Jordon Kleinschmidt, and this is Probably News. Tonight, our top stories: the dictator-in-chief of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, is holding a matchmaking contest to find his sister a husband. Donald Trump's presidential campaign pulls ahead, causing many people to fear the end of the world as we know it. And in our top story tonight, an extremely needy old cat who flat out refuses to die. How many lives does a cat actually have? I should get the cat. Can he be in the shot? Probably dying somewhere. Get lots of hate speech for this. Oh dear. The American presidential campaign has turned into a viewing contest where the rest of the world is judging America's IQ, and they are failing miserably. Taking inspiration from Arnold Schwarzenegger going for the governor of California, Donald Trump has thought it would be a fantastic idea to run for the president of the United States. After spreading rumours about Ted Cruz being the Zodiac killer causing him to drop out of the presidential race, Donald Trump is pulling ahead by a wide margin, threatening the safety of the world. Donald Trump. Seriously though, why isn't he just... I don't understand why Donald Trump is still running. It must have started off as a joke. Donald Trump seems to have captured the hearts of the American population by promising them many empty things, such as building a wall between Mexico, which, judging by America's history, will be employing Mexicans to build said wall to keep Mexicans out. Which seems like a great idea in itself. What's Donald Trump promising again? Does anyone know what Donald Trump is promising? Or is it just a wall for Mexicans and making America great again? When was it great? After putting on 3 layers of spray tan and stapling on his wig, Donald Trump seems intent on making America great again. In the grand scheme of things, what that involves is unclear, but it seems to involve building the greatest wall the world has ever seen. I'm not sure if anyone's told him, but that record is currently held by China. And while they have a reputation for building shoddy products made by 6-year-olds on caffeine highs, this wall seems to have been built a bit sturdier and hasn't been broken in 2,000 years. On the topic of political dictators, North Korea's Kim Jong-un has decided to launch a matchmaking competition for his younger sister in what can only be described as a sultry mashup between the Hunger Games and the Bachelorette. Is North Korea really a place though? Or is it just With a 5'10" height requirement, the bar is set quite low for potential suitors, whose prize involves potential imprisonment and a 20-year deduction from their life expectancy. As to whether or not the competitors will fight to the death for the young maiden's affections, what can be said about this is it will make one hell of a reality TV show. I think I read something that she's in charge of propaganda. Back in 2012, Kim Jong-un tried to find a husband for his sister, which I can only assume ended in failure and the death of everybody involved. Sister? He's only 33. And apparently she's quite attractive, which I find highly dubious. Seriously, has anyone checked in North Korea in a while? Are they still... What's going on there? And that's all for Probably News tonight. We'll be back next week bringing you answers to questions you never asked. Make good choices and we'll see you next week.